Our next guest, guys, you've seen him on WPXI Pittsburgh. You've seen him on Vine every day. Awesome dude, so hilarious. Let's welcome Rob Johnston. Hello, Rob. Yeah, they're so much better than last time.
Good looking.
Yes, very beautiful. Welcome, Rob. How are you tonight?
Great. Thanks for having me. This is overwhelming.
Pretty weird, right?
I love it. It's great.
Give me a little history about your life here in Pittsburgh. You've had a pretty wild life. I've watched you since I was a little girl. I was. Not like that little. Not that
I'm
little.
old, is what she's saying.
No, I remember when you were in Featherlight and I was getting drunk in parking lots going to see your shows.
To the music.
Yes.
Yeah, to the music of Featherlight and The Switch.
Yes.
yeah. That's back in the day. That is that's unbelievable. It was that long ago.
Yes, I was 15 and I think I was like 8th grade.
No, we weren't getting you drunk in the parking lot. Let's make this very clear.
No, I was doing that. I was drinking Fruitopia
making horrible
and
decisions
Vladimir,
to the tune of Rob Johnston.
That was my shit.
This is how that goes. Yeah, I did music for a long time, and I love Pittsburgh. I'm glad to have my feet planted back in the greatest city on earth. Yeah, Pittsburgh. I knew they'd like that. Yeah. Pittsburgh Wild Things. Yeah.
It's so funny that like I remember you when I was that young because we actually went to the same high school.
We did go to the same high school.
But we never actually crossed paths. Even though the school...
Because I'm old.
Because he's old. The school was this big, we would have known each other. But do you remember Mr. Kellner?
I love Mr. Kellner.
Me too.
And he was our principal at a very small private school here in Pittsburgh. And such a great guy.
So wise.
Yes, so wise. And he had this like particular laugh. But he would like say something kind of snarky and then he'd go.
And he had this like wild beard that came down here, and every Christmas he would put jingle bells in it. He like jingle bells.
He's like a Duck Dynasty hipster. He was like rocking that.
That's
he
exactly
was rocking that
he
beard
was.
before it was cool to rock that beard.
He was the man, and I am very happy that I got to learn things from him. Anyways,
I went fishing with him one time.
What?
Yeah.
Did you catch anything?
Because our school was so small. It was like a hook and bullet class. And think about that now, like a bullet class, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we had an all-weather walking where we would just walk whatever it was doing outside.
Yeah.
We're like, we're going for a walk.
Gym class was walking to Glenn's Custard. So I've carried on that tradition since high school.
Hey, Glenn.
Exercise involves going to Glenn's Custard.
Love that place. Yeah, that was some good memories. That was a weird place to go to school, though.
Yeah. It prepared us for weird things like doing talk shows in basements.
Yes. So what are you up to now? What's going on with you? You are hilarious on Vine.
That means a lot. Thank you. I think you're hilarious.
Oh, thank you. Well, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, we're funny. Come on.
Yeah, who knew? It's been so weird. It is, when you say, Rob, you've seen him on Vine, it's a free phone application.
Yeah,
I mean,
on your phone.
It's been around for like 6 months at this point, and who would have thunk?
That Vine is this
Yeah,
humongous.
it's huge, it's big, it's crazy to see how many people have launched careers in the last 6 months doing really wacky 6-second videos. So for those who don't know, Vine, it is an app that allows you to record 6-second videos, and they loop. 6-second loops, and it's kind of like Twitter in that you're limited to the amount of creativity you're allowed to have. You have 140 characters on Twitter, you have 6 seconds on Vine. So for me, it's just been trying to find really creative and weird ways to express myself in 6 seconds that I couldn't do on the news or
and he
at
kills
Cheswick
it.
Christian Academy.
And he kills it every time, every single time. He's got the best Vine.
So what do you do on Vine?
I'm annoying on Vine. I re-Vine and talk about how I'm single, and every time I find a creature in my house, I Vine it. So the last big one was a spider about this big.
Wait, how big?
It was bigger than the fish you caught with Mr. Kellner.
Good grief.
Yes.
That's probably true.
And it was streaming down my door frame, so I Vined it, and then I crushed it, and then I cried.
That's entertainment. I mean,
and then I sobbed uncontrollably for 2.5 seconds.
Yeah. You're not gonna get that on your flip phone. This is riveting.
So I follow you on Twitter and Vine, and like I said, I stalk you a little bit. So I see all these pictures of you with celebrities like Conan and Martin Short. And
I do entertainment reporting for the NBC affiliate here in Pittsburgh. And I get to meet a lot of really cool people, like you mentioned. Some of those people you mentioned are my heroes. I would attribute a lot of what I do on Vine to physical comedians like Martin Short or Dick Van Dyke or some of those guys who really paved the way. And so for me, that's like a huge deal. I love talking to those people.
Oh my gosh, not just for you. That's a huge deal to see the picture of you.
I love it. And it's kind of this double-edged sword because I've met people, and I think I and a lot of people put these people on pedestals. You think like, oh my gosh, they are like more than humans. And then you meet them and you can sometimes be disappointed because I mean, it's so cliche to say, but they're just like us. Yeah. They're just like you. And usually they don't want to be doing, like they just don't want to be there. They'd rather be with their families. They'd rather, who wants to talk to this chubby kid from Pittsburgh?
I understand, trust me.
Yeah.
I've been on YouTube, okay? I understand.
Yeah, and they can be pretty intimidating too, but I've had some people I've loved talking to. There's been some people that that if I had the chance to talk to them again, I probably wouldn't want to.
No? Well, you don't have to say.
That's what it is. That's what she's trying to say.
One more thing. I have one more question for you, and you can talk about this or not. You have a lot of haters on Vine. Yeah. You have a lot of people who talk a lot of smack on you, and yeah, you do. You love it? I love it too. I love reading the comments. It's comical.
It is. And I think at first it was really, really annoying to me. I get called a try-hard all the time. Oh, and you know what's hilarious about that is that, yes, I'm trying very hard to do something in 6 seconds.
Look at him, man. He's killing it.
Very hard. I am a try-hard. And so I've embraced the try-heartedness of it. I mean, I get that daily. I'll post anything. Doesn't matter. I could literally be like looking into the camera and blow a bubble of bubble gum, and someone will say, try hard.
Trying too hard.
You try too hard. It's just Vine, man. So I get that all the time. I get like and so at first it was like kind of annoying because they'd be calling me like horse teeth or like, hey fatso, like it's just like little troll kids, like all the YouTube people in here who write those things, you know what I'm talking. I'm talking to you guys. But to me, that's the funniest thing is that you can't comment back, and that's the annoying thing. It's not that they call like my feelings are not gonna be hurt by like an 11-year-old being like horse teeth, but the hardest part is not being like firing back with some witty, what you think is witty. I did one time, and it burned me pretty good, so I'll never do it again.
Well, good for you. You try hard.
Try hard. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm proud of you for not doing that, because I would be like, F you, F you, suck a bag. You're killing it on Vine. You're killing it on Twitter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. That's so cool.
Guys, if you have trouble finding jeans, keep on dreaming because there's something
keep
bigger
on
out there.
jeaning.
Frank got raped by that big, fat, hairy, sweaty biker chick? That was ridiculous. You suck, Frank. That's all that would happen.